Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
how
ma'am.
are
Good
you?
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, very good
Good morning,
morning.
ma'am.
So, how are you all? Attendance is yes, attendance is comparatively less. Please ask your friend to join the lecture.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, in the last lecture we have discussed not the entire syllabus but the some units of the syllabus of course 103, that is, yes, what is the name of the course?
Learning and teaching.
Yes, very nice. Learning and teaching. You should know at least the how many courses and the titles of the courses. Yes, and even the syllabus also. Yes, this is the starting of your journey in the B.Ed. So time wise, you will come to know much more about the syllabus and the courses. Yes. So I think I will explain at the end of the lecture. I will touch the remaining 2 units, but I think we supposed to start the teaching of the actual content. Yes. Let me share my screen. Okay, screen is visible to you? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So if we see the title of the course, it is learning and teaching. Now tell me what is learning. See, you all are would be teachers. We are now you are entered in the teacher training program course. Yes. And I remember one statement that the teachers are lifelong learners. Let me repeat it. Teachers, lifelong learners. So are you agree with this statement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes.
Can anyone give justification? Why teachers are called as lifelong learners? Whatever you know, whatever is there in your mind, please interact.
Ma'am, not only teachers, but everyone is a learner for the whole.
Yes. Yes. So this is not only related to the teacher, means not only the teachers are lifelong learners, but everyone, every individual, every person is lifelong learner. See, repetitively, I'm using the word that learner, learning means what? Learning means what?
Acquiring
Yeah.
To
knowledge.
gain something, to
Yes.
gain something
To
or acquire
gain
knowledge.
new things.
Just please give responses one by one. The first is the acquiring knowledge. Yes, very true. Gaining something.
Yes,
Anything else?
Gaining new things.
Okay,
new
very nice. Gaining new things.
new
Knowledge
skills,
gained from
knowledge.
our experience, study.
Yes,
Skills and
yes. Acquisition of skills, we can say.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
yes, yes.
In the first lecture, I make one statement that acquisition of knowledge, okay, or you can say the acquired behavior, or you can say the change in behavior is called as learning. So can you give me one example of that?
Ma'am,
Yes.
learning French or German or any new language.
Okay. Learning any new language. For example, suppose we are in Maharashtra. So regional language is Maharashtra, but apart from that, we are learning some more languages: Hindi, English, sometimes Japanese, French, Russian, etc. So this is, so now you are, see, you are having only limited, what can say, limited scope towards the learning. So here we are talking about the, somehow you are talking about the informal, but majorly you are talking about the formal learning, because see, the native language, or you can say the mother tongue or mother language, we learn in the society, in the home, right? So this is informal learning. So what about the formal? Are you learning Japanese language, Russian language, French language in the home, in the families?
No.
No, we are
No.
learning, yes, we are learning these languages in the formal educational setup. Okay, so this is an example of learning new language. What do we learn? What do we learn informally?
Formally, we learn to write, or means when we are childhood, we learn talking, listening, and writing these
Yes,
things.
means we are learning basic skills. We are learning it informally as well as formally. कैसे बोलना है, कैसे behave करना है, कैसे लिखना है. So whatever basic skills are there, we are learning in the family as well as in the formal educational setup. Right? That is learning. Yes. See, so these are the different things about the learning. What learning, and there are different definitions given by the different authors. So let's see their opinion about the learning, their views about the learning. Yes. So I have displayed some definitions. Can anyone read the definition? Number 1, given by the Gary.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Gary says, learning is the process by which behavior, in the broader sense, is originated or changes through practice and training.
Okay.
Second one. Should I
Just
read, ma'am?
stop. Okay. Gary, what Gary is saying? Learning is the process. See, learning is a process by which behavior is originated or changes through practice and training. So if we are going to highlight the same, see, in the examination, I don't know the mode of the examination. Maybe it will be online examination, and if university will decide to take online examination, so definitely it will be in the form of MCQs. Yes. So let me tell you one thing about this definition. This definition is not only given by the Gary, but one more author is there, that is Kingsley. Knowingly, I have displayed the image of success publication of definitions as it is to tell you about this, because there are some mistakes. Okay, so only for the passing purpose, if you are going to use the success publication, please carry with this. But if you want good marks, see, because in final examination, they will ask question about that. This particular definition is given by whom? And the options will be, the first option will be Gary, the second will be Henry, the third will be Kingsley and Gary. So if you don't know the right answer, definitely you are going to choose the wrong answer as a correct one, isn't it? So please, there are some books. W.N. Dandekar is good, S.K. Mangal is good, even J.S. Walia. So these are some books of psychology subjects. They are really good books. So yes, you can purchase the success publication, no issues. But apart from that, try to use the reference books also. And whatever notes teacher will give, definitely use those notes also. Yes. Okay. See, the question is, suppose the exam will be offline, so there will be the previously whatever exam you are given during your graduation level. So it is subjective. It will be not objective, right? So at that time they will ask you about the concept of learning. See, either they will ask about the meaning of learning, or what do you mean by learning? Yes, what do you mean by learning? Explain concept of learning. So whenever they will ask about the concept of learning, you should know the concept. Now just tell me, what are there is a group of words which we can highlight as a concept of learning. So can you tell me those group of words or the specific word? Yes.
Practice, training, behavior.
See, the main is learning is a process. You can say the learning is the continuous process because of which there is a change in the behavior or the behavior is originated. Yes. Learning occurs because of practice or training or and training, you can say. Okay. So this is about the learning. Okay. Can anyone read the second definition given by the Henry and P. Smith? Yes.
May I?
Yes, please.
Learning is the acquisition of new behavior or strengthening or weakening of old behavior as a result of experience.
Yes. Again, we're supposed to focus on the acquisition of new behavior. See, acquisition of new behavior, and either learning strengthen the old behavior or weaken the old behavior as a result of experience. Means learning is, see, we can say learning is experience based. In learning, there is the acquisition of new behavior. Because of learning, there is a strengthening of the old behavior, or there is a weakening of the old behavior. So can you try to give some examples related to this acquisition of new behavior or strengthening or weakening of the old behavior?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I mean, this is an example for all of us. Like now we are into this B.Ed course. So whatever we were earlier, and
Yes.
after this, like 1.5 year, next year, I mean, there will be
Mhm.
drastic change in our behavior, the way of teaching and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it, yes, related to the same means we'll touch up the same example. See, now you are in B.Ed course, and just now, I think yesterday there was orientation of set induction skill, right? So initially you don't know how to prepare lesson plan. Okay, how to prepare lesson plan of set induction skill, or you don't know how to introduce the particular topic, how to do set induction of the particular topic. Okay, but after learning that particular, means after attending that lecture of Vikas sir, now you will know that how to write the lesson plan. So that is change in behavior, we can say. Yes. Again, after some time, you will be used to of the lesson planning. Yes. So whatever, suppose if you are working in any school, means if you have experience of as a teacher, you have experience of that. So whatever lesson notes you are preparing before entering into the B.Ed course, maybe because of this new training, because of this new, what you can say, the training program, there will be strengthening of the whatever you learned yesterday, there will be strengthening of that behavior or weakening of whatever lesson notes you are preparing in your schools. Maybe there is a weakening of that behavior. Am I clear? Yes. Yes. Okay. The next definition, it is given by, see, this is not two author, this is only one author, Henry P. Smith. Yes. The third is Crow and Crow. Can anyone read the definition? I'm getting distraction. Distraction, please mute yourself. Yes, yes, please read.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, please.
learning is the crow and crow. Learning is the acquisition of habits, knowledge, and attitudes. It involves new ways of doing things in order to overcome obstacles or to adjust to new situations. It enables the person to satisfy in interests to attain goals.
Okay, so this is the third definition of learning given by the Crow and Crow. See, there is a Crow and Crow. These are the two authors, right? So learning is the acquisition of habits, knowledge, and attitude. It involves new ways of doing things in order to overcome obstacles or to adjust to new situation. It enables the person to satisfy interest to attain goal. Okay. Now, tell me, how many of you they are newly married? Just married before a couple of years back. Yes, any one of you? No? Okay, I will switch my question. How many of you are married?
Me.
Yes, ma'am.
Me.
Okay, so
Yes,
answer,
ma'am.
yes, yes. Answer is many of you. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So when you were at your parent home, आप जब मैके में थे, ठीक है? तो मैके में जब जिस तरह से आप रहते थे, जस्ट रिकॉल योर बिहेवियर. आप जब आपके मैके में थे तो वो टाइम पे आपका जो बिहेवियर था, और अभी जब आपने ससुराल में आया, ठीक है? आप ससुराल में आने के बाद आपका जो बिहेवियर, ठीक है, तो आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस क्या थे? आपने कैसे, क्योंकि क्या होता है कि वहां पे बहुत हम पैम्पर्ड रहते हैं अपने मैके में, और जब हम ससुराल में आते हैं तो एग्जैक्टली क्या होता है, एग्जैक्टली अपोजिट हो जाता है. बहुत सारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज मीन्स मोस्टली दिस हैपन. कुछ ऐसे भी हो सकते हैं कि जिनको ज्यादा शायद ससुराल में कुछ ना करना पड़े, लेकिन ऐसे होता है, बहुत सारी नई चीजें हमें लर्न करनी पड़ती है, ठीक है? तो एनीवन वांट टू शेयर योर एक्सपीरियंस? यस, yes please, yes please.
When we were in like at my mother's place, when I was at my mother's place,
Mhm.
there was lot of nurturing things, a lot of caring. But if you are at your in-laws' place, there are several duties, and they don't care a lot what your parents
Okay.
like eating habits and all. You need to adjust a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There is very change. Whatever they are preparing, you have to like smile and say it is nice. That is a change you have to do in yourself. And at your mom's place, you can demand. I like this. You can. Then at
Okay.
you need to demand also. She knows what
Okay.
you like.
Okay, now I'm going to what can say, switch the same example in this definition. See, acquisition of habits, acquisition of knowledge, and attitude also. So can you explain regarding in this context?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, please.
Actually, I have done my graduation at my hometown, and for
Mhm.
post graduation, I have shifted to other city. At that place, I have to do so many things like my habits, eating habits. I acquired so many knowledge. I have changed my attitude with my friends. I have met so many new people.
Okay.
I have
Yes.
learned so many new things.
Okay. Yes. Any other example? Any new example? See, whenever, see, means what? Initially, the situation was different. You were at your mom's place, and later on,
Hello.
yes, yes, please. Yes, you're audible. Yes. Should I continue?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, please.
Yes. See, so again, just go back to the concept of learning. So there are certain group of words we can which explains about the concept of learning. See, learning is the acquisition of habits, knowledge, and attitude. Okay, it involves new way of doing things in order to overcome. See, of course, there are whenever we are going to learn. So it is not, see, it is not possible that always there are obstacles, but there is possibility of obstacles. So whatever obstacles, see, always learning is aim oriented. There is a goal. Or learning is purpose oriented. हम खाना बनाना सीखते हैं, तो खाना बनाना क्यों सीखते हैं, उसके पीछे भी कुछ रीजन है. क्या पर्पस रहेगा उसके पीछे हमारा? यस, हम खाना बनाना सीखते हैं क्यों? एटलीस्ट ठीक है, अभी हम ये मत सोचो कि आप अपने अपने ससुराल में हो कि उन लोगों को सबको खाना बना के खिलाना है, ठीक है? कभी हमें ऐसा लगता है कि सबको खाना पसंद आए, अच्छा खाना बन जाए, ये क्या है, हमारा पर्पस है. सो उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली हम क्या करते हैं, खाना बनाना सीखते हैं. फॉर दैट वी आर एक्वायरिंग, ऑफ कोर्स, क्योंकि खाना बनाना उसके रिलेटेड भी बहुत सारा नॉलेज है. तो उसको क्या किया हमने, उसको एक्वायर किया. जो न्यू हैबिट्स थे वो हमने डलवा दिए. क्योंकि क्या होता है, अगर आपने खाना बना दिया, वहां बहुत बार ऐसे होता है ना कि पूरा जो भी जहां पे खाना बना रहे हो पूरा मेसी कर दिया, तो वहां पे भी आपको सभी चीजें सिस्टमैटिकली होना चाहिए, वहां पे भी प्लानिंग है, वहां पे भी एवरीथिंग इज देयर. Okay, so that kind of attitude you should have while making khana for your family. Okay, there are certain obstacles. So obstacles, can you give me examples of obstacles? Obstacles can be, yes,
While cooking, we need to do pre-preparation also. Like suddenly you don't need to put on the gas and then you start cooking. The things will get burnt. So pre-planning, like chopping and all sort of things, sometimes soaking of rice and all, that is essential. So that pre-planning can give you good result.
okay, so pre-planning is necessary. See, again, one more thing is that adjustment to the new situation. Okay, suppose now you learn the basic thing, how to prepare tea. Okay, then later on you switches to the टी फॉर 2 पर्सन. ओके, अगली बार आपने क्या किया, आपने स्विच किया, न्यू सिचुएशन में स्विच किया आपने. तो वहां पे हो सकता है न्यू सिचुएशन क्या है कि आप बड़ी फैमिली में गए, वहां पे 15 लोग हैं, तो 15 लोगों के लिए चाय बनाना, दैट इज अगेन न्यू सिचुएशन. तो उसके लिए भी एडजस्टमेंट आ गया. सो हो सकता है ऑब्स्टैकल, यू डोंट नो अबाउट द मेजरमेंट. आपको पता है मेजरमेंट 2 कप के लिए इतना लेना है, यू डोंट नो द मेजरमेंट ऑफ 10 कप टी, आपको नहीं पता. सो दैट कैन बी ऑब्स्टैकल फॉर यू. Yes, so learning, it is acquisition of habits, knowledge, attitude. It's involve new way of doing things, overcoming obstacles and adjustment to the new situation. Yes, and basically learning, it is for the attainment of the goals. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Yes, see, means concept. Okay, one more definition is there. Yes, can anyone read the definition? Yes,
May I?
please. Yes, please.
ML learning may be considered as change in insight, behavior, perception,
Okay.
motivation, combination of these.
Okay. This definition is given by M.L. Beach. Learning may be considered as a change in insight. See, again, concept of learning. Learning means change in insight. Okay. एक देखने का नजरिया, that is insight. Behavior, again behavior यानी वर्तन. ठीक है, वर्तन में बदल होना या change होना. The perception, I think this is new word for you. Perception. What is perception? Yes. Perception.
The way to look at,
Yes.
the way to look at things.
Yes, the way to look at the things, or you can say the opinion. Okay, and perceptions are always based on the experiences we are having. जो हमें experience है उसी basis के ऊपर हमारे perceptions होते हैं. So can you give example of this? Yes. And of course we can correlate this perception with the learning, because learning is nothing but the change in, of course there is a change in perception because of learning. Perception change हो सकते हैं, कैसे होते हैं perception change?
Ma'am,
Yes.
at the starting, we just have tentative knowledge of anything, or after doing any course or something, if I will see, I will see about me. I was doing pranayam only on basic level of my own in the starting, but now when I joined the yoga class, then I know the actual knowledge about how to do it properly. So
Okay.
that was my perception change.
See, again you are doing mistake in between knowledge and perception. Dear friends, knowledge it is different and perception it is different. Yes, of course there is a base. Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, please.
We can take an example, like suppose earlier I was teaching 8th standard class, and there I know the students, the way they were grasping and all. So few students were active and few were like normal. So when they are promoted to 9th standard, I have that idea, na? Means like these students few are active. I need to start from the base. Those students who are poor, they are lacking. Last year what we have.
See, we
So
can
this
say
way
as a
of
teacher, see, we can say teacher, yeah, about your student profile. Means their likes, their dislikes, their strengths, their
yeah.
weaknesses, and so this is related to knowledge. Means you are having knowledge, or we can say the information of your students. Yes, but the perceptions are different. Perceptions are always based on the experiences we are having. Okay, for example, suppose my perception is related to the pre-primary students. It is really difficult to teach the pre-primary students. It is very challenging to teach pre-primary students. This is my perception. But maybe, so maybe this, see, this perception is because of maybe it is not, see, perception, it is experience based, but it is not always it is experience based. समटाइम्स क्या होता है हम ऐसी चीजें दूसरों से सुनते हैं, बाप रे इनको ये तो कंट्रोल ही नहीं होते, इतना शोर रहता है, बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है, कैसे पढ़ाए उनको, नहीं हो पाता. So we are making our perceptions on the basis of whatever what can say, जो भी हमें दूसरे लोगों से सुना है उसके ऊपर हम अपने perceptions बना रहे हैं. लेकिन हो सकता है जब हम खुद प्री प्राइमरी लेवल पे पढ़ाएंगे, सो जिस तरीके से हम उसके साथ डील करें, हम टैकल करें, तो उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली हो सकता है हमारे परसेप्शन चेंज हो जाए. सो हियर अगेन, सो परसेप्शन, सो लर्निंग means there is a change in perception also. Yes, the same statement you can make with the teenagers. Yes, the tackling with the teenager, it is really the tedious job, we can say, as a parent. So this is your perception about teenage group, right? So because of learning, there is a change in the perception. Yes, or motivation. Yes, see, because of motivation, there is a change in. See, do you remember any incident at your school level when you were in the school during your schooling days? See, most of the time we love the subject. हमें सब्जेक्ट अच्छा लगता है, हम बहुत उसको इंटरेस्ट से पढ़ते हैं हम. बट दैट सब्जेक्ट लर्निंग, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द टीचर. वो टीचर के अकॉर्डिंगली हमें वो सब्जेक्ट अच्छा बुरा लगता है. आपने कभी ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस किया है?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
द वे टीचर इज टीचिंग, टीचर जिस तरीके से पढ़ाते हैं उसी तरीके से मतलब हमें इंटरेस्ट आ जाता है. नहीं, कभी कभी होता है, देखो अभी आप में भी कुछ ऐसे रहेंगे, दोज हु आर फ्रॉम बेसिकली फ्रॉम आर्ट्स बैकग्राउंड, या फिर डिपेंड्स ऑन द डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे साइंस है, उनके लिए मैथ्स है. हो सकता है ना कि जो आर्ट बैकग्राउंड की है उनको उनके जो मैथ्स टीचर थे, या फिर स्टार्टिंग में जब वो प्री प्राइमरी लेवल में उन्होंने जब उनके मैथ्स टीचर्स उनको उतने अच्छे नहीं लगे. देयर आर डिफरेंट वे. कभी कभी ऐसे भी होता है कि टीचर इज गुड एट टीचिंग, टीचर सिखाने में बहुत अच्छे रहते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी वो सब्जेक्ट अच्छा नहीं लगता. देयर आर डिफरेंट other things. Because of that, the students, they are not taking this is learning particular subject. Yes, हो सकता है कभी कभी क्या होता है, biasness, teacher biasness, that is also one reason. Yes, किसी के ऊपर ज्यादा ये नहीं करना, किसी पर्टिकुलर जो भी हाई अचीवर्स है उनके तरफ ही फोकस करना, जो मीडियम लेवल के स्टूडेंट्स है उनके ऊपर फोकस नहीं करना, उनको इग्नोर करना. ऐसे बहुत सारे रीजंस हो सकते हैं. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वी आर नॉट टेकिंग इंटरेस्ट इन लर्निंग पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट एज अ स्टूडेंट. ठीक है. मिस मोटिवेशन, अगेन मोटिवेशन, इट इज इंट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन. अभी कुछ आप में से कुछ लोगों को ऐसे लगा होगा कि नहीं, मुझे, मैं टीचर बनना चाहती हूँ, मुझे टीचर बनना है, ये नोबल प्रोफेशन है, मुझे ये करना है. सो दैट कैन बी इंट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट यू आर इन दिस स्टेज. आप यहाँ पे बीएड में एंटर हुए हो. कुछ लोगों को एक्सट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन मिला है. द मोटिवेशन में बी गिवन बाय देयर व्हाट यू कैन से द पेरेंट्स. yes, और मे बी peermates, या फिर उनके जो भी फ्रेंड्स है, तो उनकी तरह से उनको मोटिवेशन मिल. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दे आर इन द फेज ऑफ लर्निंग. सो हियर द लर्निंग, सी कंसेप्ट में कितना सारा आ गया. देखो अभी आपके लिए एक टास्क है, दिस इज होमवर्क फॉर यू. यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर अ माइंड मैप. See, the central concept means concept of learning, it should be at the center, and whatever things are related to the concept of learning, that should be around that circle. Is it clear to you? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let's have brief recap about this. What we are learn about the learning. Yes. Yes. I'm expecting immediate responses from your side one by one. Yes, please. Will you give an example? Yes. Wait. So learning, it is a process. It is a continuous process. Because of that, there is a change in behavior. Behavior occurs because of change in behavior occurs because of practice or training or and training. Okay. Learning is it is acquisition of new knowledge or the new behavior. Learning either strengthening or weakening. There is a weakening of old behavior because of the experiences. Yes. Learning is acquisition of habits like this. Yes. Please continue. I have completed half of the part. Yes. Please be interactive.
Learning is acquisition of habits, knowledge, and attitude.
Hmm?
Then
Learning
it
is not, yes, while learning, we adjust to the situation. While learning, we overcome the obstacles. Are you getting my point? What I mean to say? Yes. Learning it means
Yes, ma'am.
overcoming obstacles. Learning means adjustment towards the new situation. Okay. Learning is towards the attainment of the goal. Yes. Learning is nothing but the change in insight. Learning is nothing but the change in behavior or the perception. Learning happens because of motivation or maybe combination of all of these. Yes. So this is about the learning. Okay. So again, see the main characteristics of learning. Again, these characteristics will be the part of the concept of learning. So you can add these points also in the concept of learning. Yes. Okay. This is very interesting. Yes. The main characteristics of learning, we'll see one by one. Yes. Learning is change in the behavior. I have displayed two examples here. Yes. Learning is change in the behavior. Can anyone explain this example?
It's about sharing.
Yes, it's about a sharing. So in first picture, there is a sharing of food. And the second picture,
She don't want to give.
yes,
She don't want to share.
she is having two apples, but still she don't want to share even with her friend. Okay, so this is what this is change in behavior. Now I'm expecting one or two examples from your side. Learning is change in the behavior.
Like in the lunch break, ma'am, may I?
Yes, yes, please.
Like in lunch break, either teachers or students sharing their lunch to their friends.
You don't give me the same example. Just give me the
Hello,
another
ma'am.
examples. Yes,
May I?
yes.
Ma'am, few students, like even I have got experience in my life. Like few girls, no, they have that tendency to not share their notes. But and few boys, I mean, through my experience, they give their notes. Even if they are scholar, no, they give their notes. They want everybody to pass in the class. But few girls, no, even I only want to become first in this class. So they don't share their notes. So sometimes this mentality is there.
Okay, any other very nice example. Please clap for her. Yes, any other example?
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other example? Yes. See, whenever we are meeting someone, we are greeting that person. Good morning, good afternoon. It doesn't matter. The designation of that person is doesn't matter. Whenever we are entering in the college also, so security man is there. So we are wishing that person also. So this is what this is habit. Okay, see the change in the habit, it is learning, or you can see the change in the behavior because some persons or some people they are not greeting anyone. उनको नहीं अच्छा लगता मैं क्यों greet करूँ वो अपने इसमें रहते they are having that much attitude. उनको वो attitude रहता है कि नहीं मैं खुद जाके उनको वो inferiority मतलब खुद को थोड़ा सा ना inferior समझना ऐसे लगता है. So such kind of people they are not going to greet anyone. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
may I tell something?
Yes, please.
In the in the lockdown, we all are getting habit that hand wash, taking hand wash every time.
Yes,
And
this even the COVID norms we are following. That is now that is also change in behavior. Yes, all the time whenever we are outside the home, we are wearing mask. That is also change in behavior. Yes, 1 minute. Yes, okay. That is also change in behavior. Okay, I'm expecting one more example, and that will be the last example. Yes.
मैम मैं
Oh, yes, please.
इन दिस मैम ओल्ड टाइम्स में पहले पीपल क्या करते थे, गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज को अलग ट्रीट करते थे, लाइक मैम वहाँ पे इनइक्वालिटी होती थी, बट नाउ मैम दे हैव लर्न, तो मैम अभी वो इक्वल हो गए, इक्वालिटी हो गई है मैम, वो हमारे चेंज इन बिहेवियर हुआ है ड्यू टू
Actually,
लर्निंग.
we cannot generalize that. Still, there is a equality between the genders, means the boys and girls. Yes, but definitely, as compared to the previous time, there is a lot of change. Yes, क्योंकि अभी क्या कर रहे हैं वो गर्ल्स को भी एजुकेटेड कर रहे हैं, मतलब दोनों को इक्वल करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ओके, स्टिल दे आर इन द ट्राइंग फेज. वो ट्राई करें, ठीक है. That is also change in behavior. Very nice example. Thank you. Okay, let's move towards the next characteristics of the learning.
मैम
Yes.
मैम एक और चेंज है, जैसे टीचर्स पहले बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट होते थे, फिर बाद में लाइक अभी इतने स्ट्रिक्ट नहीं है टीचर्स, लाइक उन लोग बहुत फ्रेंडली है. एक चेंज ये आया है. और लाइक मैंने मतलब मेरा जैसे स्कूल चेंज हुआ था, तो वो पहले स्कूल में बच्चों को बहुत मारते थे, बट मैं जैसे दूसरे स्कूल में गई तो वो कभी किसी स्टूडेंट को मारते नहीं थे. तो स्कूल से स्कूल भी डिपेंड करता है.
ओके, अभी ना मुझे एक एग्जांपल मैं यहाँ पे जरूर देना चाहूंगी. अभी मुझे लगता है इन 2014, 14, 15 or 15, 16, I think. I don't remember the exact year. हमने क्या किया था, मतलब MIT ने सर्व शिक्षा अभियान के अंतर्गत, आपको सभी को तो पता है सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, ठीक है. CFBT जो भी ब्रिटिश ट्रेनर्स का ये था उनका, और पैनासोनिक, तो इन्हें कोलैबोरेशन में ट्रेनिंग दिया था. सबसे पहले हमें 3 दिन का ट्रेनिंग दिया था, ठीक है. और जब हमें 3 दिन का ट्रेनिंग दिया था, वो ट्रेनिंग लेने के बाद जो सातारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट है उसके पर्टिकुलर, मतलब सातारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट पूरा ट्रेनिंग के लिए हमने लिया था. तो हम जितने भी MIT के एम्प्लॉइज है 50, मोर देन 50, तो हमको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया था. हम एज अ ट्रेनर वहां पे गए थे. तो मैंने एक चीज नोटिस की थी, देखो अभी मेरा एक्सपीरियंस मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. वहां पे जो टीचर्स थे, एक तो वहां पे JLP के स्कूल थे, जिला परिषद के स्कूल थे, मतलब मराठी मीडियम के स्कूल थे. तो वहां पे कैसे रहता है, उनके हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ ट्रेनिंग्स उनके चलते रहते हैं. तो उनका जो माइंडसेट है ना, एक जगह पे बैठना, मतलब होल डे 7 आवर्स 6 आवर्स 7 आवर्स एक जगह पे बैठ के लर्निंग करना, दैट इज रियली डिफिकल्ट फॉर देम. और टीचर को भी डिफिकल्ट है, क्योंकि दे आर नॉट रेडी टू लर्न. सो इट इज रियली चैलेंजिंग फॉर द टीचर. जो भी ट्रेनर थे उनके लिए वो चैलेंजिंग था. लेकिन वो हमने कहाँ से सीखा, मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. जिस तरीके से हमें ट्रेनिंग दिया गया, that trainer, she was very friendly. And in between they were using ice breakers activity. उन्होंने क्या किया था, ice breaker activity. Because अब क्या होता है कि कभी कभी फटीग आ जाता है, बोर हो जाते हैं, एट दैट टाइम वो थोड़े से रिफ्रेश हो जाते हैं. स्टूडेंट जो भी है, डजेंट मैटर, एज ग्रुप डजेंट मैटर. अभी आप मैरिड हो लेकिन स्टिल यू आर स्टूडेंट. यस, तो एज ग्रुप डजेंट मैटर. तो जिस तरीके से उन्होंने टैकल किया था, जैसे आप ही टीचर का नेचर अभी थोड़ा फ्रेंडली हो गया, पहले किसका स्ट्रिक्टली था. सो वी हैव टू चेंज एज पर द सिचुएशन, एज पर द नीड ऑफ द लर्नर. यस, सो हमने 3 दिन वहां पे ट्रेनिंग दिया था. इवन सिंगल टीचर पूरा दिन एक ही क्लास में रहती थी, क्लास ऑफ 50 टीचर्स. और जो भी टीचर्स थे, दे आर हैविंग मैक्सिमम एक्सपीरियंस उनका 30 इयर्स तक था. सो ऐसे स्टूडेंट सामने बैठे थे जिनसे टैकल करना, इट वाज रियली चैलेंजिंग. लेकिन हमने इन लोगों से सीखा था, जिन्होंने हमें ट्रेनिंग दिया था. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट हमने इतना अच्छे से डील किया. और उनके अभी भी मेरे पास कुछ फीडबैक्स है कि उन्होंने ये कबूल किया कि आज तक हमने मतलब ऐसे ट्रेनिंग इतना टाइम सिंसियरली कभी अटेंड नहीं किया. ठीक है, सो ये भी क्या हो गया, ये क्या है, दिस इज ऑल्सो change in the behavior. एंड यस दैट इज देन उनका क्या था, वो न्यू लर्निंग था ना, जो भी हमने पढ़ाया था, हमने उनको ब्लूम टैक्सोनॉमी पढ़ाया था, हमने उनको बैकवर्ड्स थ्योरी पढ़ाया था, मतलब जो भी चीजें हमने एक्टिविटी बेस्ड लिया था, तो जिसकी वजह से उनका लर्निंग हो गया और उनका एक माइंडसेट था टुवर्ड्स द ट्रेनिंग, वो उनका चेंज हो गया. सो दैट कैन यू कैन से चेंज इन द परसेप्शन. सो परसेप्शन अबाउट द ट्रेनिंग. Yes, there is a change in perception about the training. Yes. Okay. The next is change in behavior is relatively enduring or permanent. See, change in behavior is relatively enduring. Enduring यानी क्या? इसका मतलब क्या है? Enduring यानी क्या?
Getting in
Ma'am,
that habit
temporary.
you're getting in yourself.
Yes.
Temporary.
Enduring means temporary. Yes. Any other?
Individual.
Just
Ma'am, temporary or for be or for time being.
temporary or timing. Just Google search. And tell me
Durable.
durable.
Ma'am,
Yes.
getting into yourself.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Durable,
Getting
ma'am.
that habit into
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
enduring means
Easy care.
Yes, the correct meaning is durable. Enduring means durable. Okay. So change in behavior is relatively enduring, means it should be durable and permanent. Okay. But can you give me examples of these? I have displayed some images here. Okay. Yes.
one big example of changing behavior is when we become a mother. It's a lot of change in behavior.
Yes. Very true. So
Like
some
we
more
are very
examples.
much caring about.
Yes. Very much caring about.
Acquiring the
kids.
knowledge of internet and
Yes, acquiring. See, now because of this technical age, now everyone should be techno savvy. Some are techno savvy and some are in the process of that. Yes. अभी पैंडेमिक की वजह से हमारे पास कोई ऑप्शन भी नहीं है. We have to be, because now everything is online, everything is virtual, right? So see, that is change in behavior. Initially we don't know about. See, now we are using this MS Team platform. We don't know how to use. Initially we don't know anything about this, but now we know how to use virtual platform. We are using different things. Means we are using Zoom, we are using Edmodo, we are using MS Teams, and so on. Yes, but now we are used to of this. And can you say that this change is permanent change? Yes.
No.
No, ma'am, it's not a permanent change.
Yes, if you stop, what you can see, if you stop using all these things, after some time, after some years, definitely you are going to forget it. So can we say that? Of course not. We can't say that the change is permanent. But suppose someone learn cooking खाना, जो भी हम खाना बनाते हैं, तो वो हमने सीखा, तो हम क्या उसको भूलेंगे?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am, we won't forget.
इवन सपोज आप में से कितने लोगों को क्रिकेट आता है? अभी ऐसे हो भी सकता है ना कि पिछले 10 साल आपने क्रिकेट नहीं खेला, लेकिन अगर आप अभी फील्ड पे जाओगे, प्लेग्राउंड पे जाओगे, तो आप क्रिकेट खेल सकते हो?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, इवन हम साइकिल सीखते हैं. अभी साइकिल हमने कब सीखा था? हम जब बचपन में हमने साइकिल सीखी थी. तो अभी हम साइकिल चला सकते हैं?
No, ma'am.
No,
Yes.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
नहीं चला सकते?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
चला के देखिए, हो सकता है कॉन्फिडेंस आपका थोड़ा लूज हुआ रहेगा, लेकिन जब भी आप बैठोगे तो यू कैन definitely you can ride the cycle. Yes, so these are the examples of permanent changes. Okay, even suppose we learn some mannerism, we learn some social skills, how to behave in the society, that is also permanent change. और ऐसे कहा जाता है कि सी द एज ड्यूरेशन, कि मोस्टली जो बिहेवियर परमानेंट होता है ना, वो कब होता है? एट द एज ऑफ द 6 to 10. हमारे चाइल्डहुड में जब जैसे हमें शिक्षा दी जाती है, जैसे हमें एजुकेशन मिलता है, उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली हमारा एक बिहेवियर ये हो जाता है. ऑफ कोर्स लेटर ऑन आल्सो वी लर्न, वी चेंज इन आवर बिहेवियर, वी चेंज इन आवर एटीट्यूड, वी चेंज इन आवर परसेप्शंस. दिस हैपेंस बिकॉज ऑफ द लर्निंग. यस. I have started today's lecture with this, that is lifelong process. Learning is the, I use this particular quote related to the teacher, that is teachers are lifelong learners. But here the main word, that is the process. See, process, learning is continuous lifelong process. Yes. Can anyone try to explain about this? See, learning is
Like there is
continuous.
no age for learning. There is no age for learning.
Yes, there is no age for learning. Yes. Why it is called as a process? Process means what? Why it is called as process?
Ma'am, because it is a
Continuous.
journey of
Process
learning
is a
along with
series of
children.
actions.
That's why it's a continuous process.
अरे
There
लड़कियों
are
थोड़ा
different
लड़कियों
methods
को
of
भी
Because
stop
of
stop
it's not ended.
अरे मुझे ऐसे लगता है कोई तो एक बॉय है वो बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा है, आप लोग उसको बोलने ही नहीं दे रहे हो. There should be
Ma'am,
there should be gender equality. Yes. Your good name?
ma'am, process is a series of action, ma'am.
Okay. Process is series of action. Very good. Can you explain? Can you elaborate?
Like, ma'am, everything like we when we take admission in certain college or certain university, there are multiple processes that we have to go through. Then we are eligible for that. Like this, this can be the prime example for the word process.
Okay. See, the main thing is learning. See, there are different types of learning. We can learn formally and we can learn informally. We can learn in families, we can learn in societies. So wherever we are going, we are learning everywhere. Okay. So because of this, learning is continuous. We are learning. It doesn't matter. We are learning only from the teacher. We are learning only from the friends. We are learning through observations. So whatever in our daily life we are observing, we are learning from that also. Yes. See, we can, I have displayed some example. See, this is related to the socializing. Means we learning in a group. Here, we can see here the grandparents. क्या कर रहे हैं? वो सीख रहे हैं. क्या सीख रहे हैं? वो टेक्नोलॉजी सीख रहे हैं. ठीक है. At the age of plus 60 plus 70 they are also eager to learn the technology. अभी अपने ग्रुप में देखो, आपके घर में कितने ऐसे लोग हैं जो मतलब ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स है या फिर आपके पेरेंट्स है जो कैंडी वगैरह खेलते हैं, जो व्हाट्सएप यूज करते हैं, जो नॉर्मल कॉल करते ही नहीं है, वो वीडियो कॉल ही करते हैं. कोई है आपके इसमें ऐसे?
Yes, ma'am.
Means what?
Yes,
Means
ma'am.
at that, yes, at that age also they are in the phase of learning. मेरी सासू माँ है, मेरी सासू माँ तो वो normal call करेगी ही नहीं, वो तो video call ही
Ma'am,
करेगी. Yes.
ma'am, can we relate this learning process with our psychology? With the
Dear,
psychology?
yes, can you explain this?
Ma'am, I just want to want to ask this question, that can we just relate this continuous lifelong process of learning with the psychology? I mean,
My
most of the
dear,
people used to say
uh-huh.
that that if the age will be enhanced more than the 50, if the people cross their 50 year ago, if they are about 50 year,
Yes,
so
yes,
definitely
yes,
they're going to forget lots of things. Then they
yes,
cannot
yes,
memorize lots
yes,
of things. So
yes,
just want to ask you, is this true or not?
Yes, it is true. See, because now we are talking about the learning, but there are certain factors which can be hereditary or which can be environmental factors, which can be individual factors which affect on the learning. So here maturity or the maturation or even the aging. So these are some factors which affect on the learning. वो भूल जाते हैं, हमें बार बार बताना पड़ता है, वो तुरंत याद नहीं कर पाते. अभी ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स उनको व्हाट्सएप बताने जाओगे तो वो दे ऑफ कोर्स दे विल लर्न बट दे विल कंपैरेटिवली दे विल टेक मोर टाइम फॉर लर्निंग.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
वो क्या करोगे, ज्यादा ज्यादा टाइम. हाँ, आगे हम सिलेबस में वो देखने जा रहे हैं, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स व्हिच अफेक्ट ऑन द लर्निंग. यस, because as a teacher, see, and the main thing is whatever course we are studying right now, that is nothing but the psychology. We are studying psychology here. So in your
Okay,
B.Ed first year, yes, in your B.Ed first year, main two courses are included in the first year B.Ed course, that is 101 childhood and growing up, and 103, that is learning and teaching. Both the papers or both the courses are related to psychology only. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So yes. So clear about this? Should we move ahead? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Learning is universal process. I have displayed some images. Now it's your turn. You're supposed to explain about this. Learning is why learning is your universal process.
Hello, ma'am. May I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, learning is universal process means it's like give and take. You can take knowledge as well as whatever knowledge you gain, you can.
Let me correct you, dear. I am saying that it is universal process. I am not saying that it is reversible process.
All over the world it is.
Ma'am, I think so. This learning is universal process because whatever we learn from since our childhood to growing age, I think so it will return back to us. So I think that's where the universal it is known as universal process, and it is something related to the I think so Earth, because you know that if you start your journey from a point, definitely you're going to stop over there once. So that's why it is related to the universal process.
Universal means what? Just tell me the meaning of universal.
Universal
Worldwide.
means it happens
All
all over
over.
the world.
Yes.
So see, the main thing
All
is,
over.
yes, learning is a process. Yes, learning is a process. Learning is universal process. Just see, I have displayed some images here. Just please observe all the images very cleanly, and what you can say something about this.
Ma'am, anyone
Ma'am,
any
many people from different country are learning.
Yes. Okay. Okay. See, I'm getting 1 point different country. So you can see. See, there are differences. Can you observe the differences?
Yeah,
Yes,
many
ma'am.
people from different countries.
So you can observe the differences age-wise, even the color-wise, even the races-wise, even the sex-wise, even the I cannot say that caste-wise.
Yes, wise.
Yes. So you can say the Chinese students are here, even the American, you can say the
American.
just yes, even yes, here you can see the Indian here also.
Yeah.
Yes, Indian women you can see here. Okay, so here means learning is universal. Learning is it is related to everyone. It doesn't matter that the kid is having 2 months year old, that the kid is not in the learning process. It doesn't mean like that. Okay, means everyone, even at the age of the 19, even some persons, they are crossing hundreds also. So they are also in the learning phase. Means learning is universal process. It means learning occurs irrespective of nature of the species, caste, color, sex, even geographical locations. Okay, and whatever individual differences are there. You see, the capability or the ability of everyone is different. Okay, again, so, but everyone is in the process of learning. That's the reason learning is called as universal process. Are you clear with this? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We can add natural.
Yes. Please continue.
Ma'am, we can add wildlife also, no? Ma'am, they are also learning and adapting new things.
Yes. See, if we see the development of brain, we are what you can say, the human beings, they are very blessed because they are having developed brain as compared to the other species. Yes, but all living beings, they are in the process of learning. So that's the reason learning is the universal process. Yes. Yes. Okay. Learning is purposeful and goal-directed. Yes. Now we will try to explain about this. Yes.
Pardon your question?
Learning is purposeful or goal-directed. Can you give examples related to this?
Yes, means if we want to learn regarding one of the topic, Then we'll find some PPTs or some study material for that, and we'll understand that concept.
See, don't consider this learning, the scope of learning. Don't consider the narrow scope of learning. Okay, just consider the wider scope of learning. The learning is
Ma'am, we
purposeful.
are taking admission.
I think so, ma'am. Whatever we learn throughout the schooling age, at the time, in
Mhm.
most of the cases, if you are going to do any job, so if you're talking about the any like high ranked or A grade job like IS and IPS or IFS,
Yes,
so
yes.
there only we cannot just implement what we had learned in our graduation and in 12th or 11th and so on. Okay, we have
Mhm.
to we have to learn something else about the society, about the environment, about the people,
Yes.
their mentality, everything. But yes, if we can say, if I am going to if I want to become a researcher, and whatever I had learned in my MSc or BSc in my 12th and 11th standard, there only my basics will be implemented over there. So the learning goal as well as the purposeful learning is very different regarding the job wise.
See, purposeful learning means what? Suppose you all are enter in the B.Ed course. Okay, why you all are enter in the B.Ed course? Why you want to take this training?
To become a
To
teacher.
be a teacher.
Yes.
To become a
So
teacher.
see, yes, your goal is you want to become a teacher. Okay, maybe some of you they are having some other goals or they are having some other purposes so that's why they have entered in the B.Ed course. ओके बिकॉज क्या होता है कि कुछ लोग हो सकता है कि आगे जाके वो एज अ टीचर जॉब नहीं करेंगे, कुछ लोग क्या सोचते हैं
Yes,
कि
ma'am.
अगर मैंने चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी मैंने लर्न भी किया एटलीस्ट आई कैन इम्प्लीमेंट दैट चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी ऑन माय किड्स, मैं अपने किड्स के ऊपर उसको इस्तेमाल कर सकती हूँ, सो दैट कैन बी माय पर्पस. So because of that you have entered in the, even some of you they are already in the teaching field. हो सकता है कि आप में से कुछ लोग ऑलरेडी टीचिंग कर रहे हो, मे बी यू आर टीचिंग एट द प्री प्राइमरी और द प्राइमरी लेवल. यस, सो but for getting, because see you are not getting the proper salary or the package because you are not having the professional degree, so that can be your purpose. So after completion of this degree I will get the proper salary, so that can be your purpose, right? Means learning, it is always, it is purposeful and goal directed. Yes, anyone want to use some more examples? Yes.
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, please.
Yeah, ma'am. Earlier, like before entering into this B.Ed degree, actually, I had tried from past 3 to 4 years for NET, GET, SET, all exams. I tried my best, but couldn't come out of that. So I went in frustration. I couldn't crack any of the exams. So then my final goal was like, see, somehow I want to be a teacher. So why not B.Ed? So let's do B.Ed. There are several opportunities once you clear this degree. So that was my goal. Somehow I want to be a teacher, a good teacher. So not this way. So there are several options.
Okay, the main thing is, see, the main thing is, suppose if you are not going to crack any competitive exam, प्लीज डोंट गेट अपसेट, और आपका वो माइंडसेट मत बनाइए कि मैं क्रैक नहीं कर पाई, मे बी देयर आर सम लैक्यूनास. Let me tell you one thing. I have cracked NET exam of education when I was doing MSc second year. तो वो टाइम पे क्या होता है, सी एक क्या होता है, एक वो जो ड्राइव रहता है, वो जो अर्ज रहती है वो होनी चाहिए. जब वो रहेगी ना तो आपका जो रहता है वो फोकस रहता है और उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली आप उसके ऊपर वर्क करते हैं. सो हुआ ये था, मैंने सबसे पहले एमएड किया, एमएड के बाद मैंने एमएससी किया. ठीक है, जब मैं, मेरे जो फ्रेंड्स थे ऑलरेडी दे आर वर्किंग इन डिफरेंट बीएड कॉलेजेस, क्योंकि उनका एमएड हो चुका था लेकिन मेरा मास्टर्स बाकी था, तो मैंने क्या किया, एमएड के बाद मैंने एमएससी किया. तो वो टाइम पे मेरे एक फ्रेंड है, नाउ ही इज वर्किंग इन गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज, डॉक्टर अमल उबाड़े. सो उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि कोई मतलब नहीं, इफ यू आर नॉट सेटनेट, आपका कोई डिग्री का मतलब नहीं है, आप एमएड होने के बाद भी कोई मतलब नहीं है, मतलब आप एमएड हो लेकिन कोई यूज नहीं है उसका. ठीक है, तो वो जो रहता है ना, वो एक दिमाग में था, नहीं नहीं मेरा नहीं हुआ है, एनी हाउ मुझे ये क्रैक करना है. सो दैट वाज माय गोल. सो अकॉर्डिंगली मैंने प्लान किया, और आप यकीन नहीं करोगे एमएससी का, एमएससी क्या है, कहाँ पे, MSc कहाँ पे, कितना डिफरेंस है दोनों में, लेकिन फिर भी मैंने ये फोकस था कि मैंने मुझे करना है, तो मैंने अपनी स्ट्रेटेजी, अपना प्लानिंग मैंने खुद किया। मैंने 21 डेज खाली पढ़ाई किया था, ओनली 21 डेज। और जब मैंने एग्जाम दिया था, मैंने मेरे घर वालों को बताया था कि मेरा नेट क्लियर हो जाएगा ये टाइम पे। मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम ही दिया था नेट, लेकिन मैंने क्लियर किया था क्योंकि मुझे एश्योरिटी थी। जिस तरीके से हम मेहनत करते हैं, जिस तरीके से हम पेपर जो भी रहता है एग्जाम पेपर हम अटेम्प्ट करते हैं, तो उसी के बेस पे हम हमेशा यकीन खुद के ऊपर होता है। हमें फोकस होना बहुत जरूरी है। आप कोई ट्राई कर रहे हैं, बी फोकस्ड। आप सोचोगे कि मुझे ये करना है, वो करना है, वो करना है। मैंने क्या किया था, 1 मंथ के लिए मैंने MSc का वैसे स्टॉप करके रखा था, मैंने फोकस दिया था इसके ऊपर। वो होने के बाद मैंने कंटिन्यू किया। ठीक है, ये ऐसे होता है। मैं अपना कुछ ये नहीं बता रही, लेकिन बी फोकस्ड। यू शुड बी गोल डायरेक्टेड। क्या होना है, खाली गोल बताना और एक्चुअल में वो होना, और उसके लिए कोशिश करना, सभी चीजें अलग है। So be focused. Okay, so let's move towards the next characteristics of the learner. Learning. Yes. Learning involves reconstruction of experiences. How many of you agree with this?
Ma'am, I'm 100% agree with this.
Okay. So
I also agree.
Okay. Learning involves reconstruction of experiences. अभी आप मुझे honestly बताना, honestly, आप में से कितने लोगों ने जब भी आपने डो मेकिंग किया था, मतलब आपने आटा गूंदा था, वो टाइम पे कितने लोगों ने मिस्टेक्स किया है?
Ma'am, several time I did this mistake while doing. Yes,
क्या
ma'am.
क्या होता था? Can you explain? क्या होता था?
Ma'am, the quantity of my flour as well as flour as well as water was inappropriate in condition, and several time I used to do this, that कि मैं फ्लोर के अंदर बहुत ज़्यादा पानी डाल देती थी एंड फिर वो आटा की जगह पे कुछ और ही गुन जाता था।
हाँ, तो लिक्विड ये होता ना, लिक्विड टाइप हो जाता था, वो फ्लोरी हो
Yeah,
जाता था
exactly,
वो,
something like
राइट?
that. हाँ.
हाँ,
But my mother never scolded me. She's like, okay, fine, this is your learning phase. That's completely all right. And उसके बाद फिर मेरी मम्मा हैंडल करती थी वो चीज.
नहीं तो
Okay, fine.
पहले क्या था, आटा लिया, मग में पानी लिया, पूरा डाल दिया, और फिर देखा तो वो पूरा फ्लोरी हो गया है। बाद में क्या किया, सी रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसेस। तो हमें लगा अरे किया है, अभी क्या हो गया, ज्यादा लिक्विड हो गया, पानी ज्यादा हो गया उसमें, तो अभी क्या करना है, तो क्या, अरे धीरे धीरे पानी डालो, जैसे जैसे लगता है ना वैसे थोड़ा थोड़ा करके पानी डालो। ठीक है, तो हो सकता है नेक्स्ट टाइम आपका थोड़ा सा ज्यादा वो ये हो गया, ज्यादा थोड़ा सा पानी हल्का सा ज्यादा हो गया उसमें। ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या होगा, आप अच्छे से आटा, अभी अभी तो कुछ नहीं, अभी तो डायरेक्ट बाउल में लोगे, फ्लोर लिया, डायरेक्टली पानी जितना चाहिए क्वांटिटी हम डायरेक्टली डाल देते, क्योंकि अभी क्या अंदाजा है कि कितना पानी लगेगा।
Yes,
even my observation is that if you are purchasing ready-made आटा, जैसे आशीर्वाद का लो, तो वो थोड़ा सा ना उसका जो फाइननेस रहता है आटे का वो कम रहता है, वो थोड़ा सा ग्रैन्यूल्स टाइप में रहता है, वो हल्का सा। तो उसके लिए आप ऑब्जर्व करो, उसके लिए पानी है ना आपको वो में आपको कम दिखेगा। We are learning all these things through experiences. Yes, so obviously there is a reconstruction of experiences. Even last time मैंने एग्जांपल दिया था, अभी देखो कुछ लोगों की आदत होती है, घर में अभी न्यूक्लियर फैमिलीज है, घर में बहुत कम लोग हैं, 2 3 4 ऐसे ही रहते हैं, तो हमें आदत क्या होती है उतनी ही, ये समझ में नहीं आता कि सेम प्रपोर्शन में हमें वो क्वांटिटी मल्टीप्लाई करना है, बढ़ाना है, वो समझ में नहीं आता। अभी 2 लोगों का, मुझे तो 2 लोगों का ही चाय आता है, अगर उसमें 3 या 4 हो गए या फिर ज्यादा बढ़ गए तो आई एम नॉट एबल टू प्रिपेयर टी फॉर देम। अगर बना भी दूंगी तो वो कुछ ना कुछ उसमें गड़बड़ हो जाएगी। ओके, सो दिस हैपेंस, वी आर लर्निंग थ्रू रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ एक्सपीरियंसेस। तो क्या होता है, एक बार शक्कर ज्यादा हो गई, चाय पत्ती ज्यादा हो गई, दूध पानी कम ज्यादा, उसका प्रपोर्शन कम ज्यादा हो गया, तो हम क्या करते हैं, नेक्स्ट टाइम उसको रिकंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं प्रीवियस एक्सपीरियंस के बेस पर। यस,
Yeah, even for salt also this usually happens.
yes,
Sometimes it is less, sometimes it is more. It happens.
Even what kind of salt you are using? You are using rock salt, or if you are using normal Tata salt वगैरह. Even the Tata salt, the namkeen means the saltiness is more as compared to other salts. Even if you are using Tenda namak or the rock salt, the saltness it is very less.
Very less.
Almost we have to add 40% more in that. जो भी आप use Okay, so we are reconstructing learning on the basis of. I'm getting distraction. Please mute.
Some disturbance is there.
Yes, please. Hello, hello. Hello, yes, now it is okay. Thank you. Yes, means learning involves reconstruction of experiences. Yes, even suppose the teacher she is teaching. Yes,
Ma'am, even while learning cycling also, so many have fallen down so many times. That is also
yes,
one example.
yes,
Reconstruction of.
yes, yes. Please.
Actually, now I know that how to write lesson planning and all.
Yes.
Is it? But yesterday when sir said about that, Vikas sir, he explained about the way of that writing lesson plan. It is really
Okay. Let me give one best example of this. Yes. See, now maybe you have prepared your lesson plan for set induction. Maybe today you will give teach of that. Yes. Feedbacks from your peermates or from your mentor. Maybe you will reconstruct your lesson note, and accordingly you can reconstruct your teaching as well. Yes, I think this is the best example of this particular characteristics of learning. ये होगा, देखो आप आज यस आज आप जब करोगे तभी आपको पता चलेगा, क्योंकि हो सकता है maybe there is no time management, maybe there is no interaction, maybe there is more chaos, maybe you are accepting chorus answers. Okay, so whatever feedback you will get after conduction of your teach, so definitely on the basis of that feedback you are going to reconstruct your lesson plan. Yes, maybe see, अगर हो सकता है कि आपका lesson plan का length बहुत कम हो गया, you supposed to finish within 5 to 7 minutes, right? So अगर lesson plan का length कम हो गया, so you have to again reconstruct, you have to stretch it. आपको कुछ में उसमें कुछ additions करने पड़ेंगे as per the feedback, right? Means what you are doing, reconstructing your lesson plan, and even there as per the lesson plan you are going to do smaller changes in your reteach, right? So this is the best example of learning involves reconstruction of experiences. Even I have displayed one more image here. You can see here. Okay. आप में से जिम किस किसने किया है, या फिर जिम में कौन कौन जाता है? जाते हो, आपने कभी एक्सपीरियंस किया है?
So we just practice yoga, ma'am.
Okay. Even in okay, we'll take example of yoga. No issues.
Yes.
In yoga also, you have to concentrate on the inhalation and exhalation, right? Proper, मतलब जब भी आपको inhale accordingly you have to inhale or exhale. आप अगर उल्टा करोगे so definitely it will harm your health. ओके तो हो सकता है अगर आपने वैसे नहीं किया और वैसे आप योगा कर रहे हो तो आपने कंसंट्रेट नहीं किया, इनहेल एक्सहेल पे आपने कंसंट्रेट नहीं किया, तो हो सकता है कि सडनली आपको कुछ ना कुछ आपका पेन मतलब पेन करना स्टार्ट कर जाए, आपका मतलब एब्डोमिनल पेन हो रहा है आपको, या फिर आपके शोल्डर पेन कर रहा है, हो सकता है। ठीक है, ये तो सिंपल ये बात तो है कि सबसे पहले मसल्स थोड़े रिलैक्स होने जरूरी है, उसके लिए नॉर्मली वो वार्म अप तो बताते हैं। ठीक है, लेकिन वार्म अप होने के बावजूद भी इवन यहाँ पे जो डंबल्स लिए हैं, अगर डंबल्स लेने का जो एंगल है वो भी आपका गलत हो गया, सो डेफिनेटली आपको हार्म होने वाला है, आपके मसल्स पेन करने वाले हैं। ओके, सो इवन दिस बाद में क्या करोगे, जब भी आपको वैसे होगा नेक्स्ट टाइम आप क्या करोगे, नेक्स्ट टाइम यू टेक केयर दैट वो डंबल्स उसको प्रॉपर एंगल में ही आपको पकड़ना है। ठीक है, so these are the examples of yes reconstruction of experiences.
Yes, ma'am. At the beginning, you should try the basic asanas, and then as you get experience about it, then you can try advanced yogasanas.
Yes, this happens in yoga. अगर आप जिम में भी जाते हो, in the starting for 5 to 7 minutes you have to do warm up. जो भी आपके मसल्स है उसको थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स करो, क्योंकि मसल्स टाइट है। डायरेक्टली आप कोई भी वर्कआउट करने के लिए चाहोगे, ठीक है, अगर कार्डियो कर रहे हो देन इट इज ओके, लेकिन अगर बाकी का कुछ वर्कआउट आप करने जा रहे हो, इवन लेग प्रेस वगैरह आप करने जा रहे हो, सो डेफिनेटली इट विल हार्म योर मसल्स। ओके, यस, द नेक्स्ट इज लर्निंग इज प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्टिविटी एंड एनवायरमेंट. Yes, I have displayed one picture here. See the stimulus, response, and at the center, teacher. And here you can observe the student is here. Yes. The learning is product of activity and environment. Yes. Who will try to elaborate? Yes. Micro teaching, it is an activity. Yes. How we can correlate learning? This learning happens. There is a role of environment in the learning. Are you agree with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now justify.
Whatever the environment in our family, kids can learn so many things.
Yes, environment plays
And the
very,
physical activity.
yes, environment plays very important role. Yes. So see, all the time we are busy in the various activities. Yes, it can be any activity. For example, now I'm busy in the teaching activity. I'm teaching virtually. Okay, so I'm using the virtual platform. So after using this continuously, I will be getting habit of this. Okay, means again there is a change in habit. I'm in the phase of learning, right? And the environment is also matter. For example, suppose yes. Suppose the sweepers, they are at the same time, means now I am taking lecture, and at the same time, some sweepers, they are cleaning the room. Yes. So maybe because of that, I am getting distraction. Yes. This happens in case of learner also. For example, suppose अभी क्या हुआ था, अभी किसी का distraction हो रहा था, बहुत सारा distracting noise आ रहा था. Again, it affect on the learning. So learning is the product of activity and the environment also. So see, nowadays we are talking about the happily learning or the happy learning. The environment should be happy so that the students, they eager to learn. Yes. So here you can say learning is product of activity and environment. Yes. So here I have displayed an example. Yes. Yes, yes, please.
Ma'am, like visual, auditory, and kinetic are the product of activity.
No. See, the visual, kinesthetic, yes, and auditory, these are the types. Yes, these are the types of learner. Let me tell you one example. Suppose, now how many students are there? Yes, can anyone tell me the number? We'll take the 30 students are there, 35 students are there in the lecture. Yes. So you all are learner. So out of you, suppose I will not use any presentation. Only I will explain all the things orally. Okay. So some of you, they will understand whatever I am explaining, whatever I am teaching. Okay. But some, they need something should be shown on the screen. See, means something should be visual on the screen. They need that. So that is need of those kind of learners. Yes. Okay. Or kinesthetic means what? Kinesthetic means suppose we are giving some activities for the students. Okay, means they are using their hands, even their brain in that particular activity. Yes. So this is what we can say. This is the student centric, we can say. So such kind of learning, that is kinesthetic learning. So it depends on the type of learner. कुछ लोगों को क्या लगता है, कुछ लोग अगर देखो अगर लेक्चर मेथड है, सपोज टीचर टीचिंग बाय यूजिंग द लेक्चर मेथड, कंटिन्यूसली टीचर ब्ला 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 जो भी सिखा रहे कंटिन्यूसली बोले जा रहे, क्या होता है कुछ स्टूडेंट्स दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड, उनका कंसंट्रेशन भी हो जाता है, दे कैन एबल टू लर्न, उनको कोई दिक्कत नहीं, टीचर ने प्रेजेंटेशन यूज किया नहीं, उनको कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ठीक है. बट सम नीड्स विजुअल थिंग, उनको कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए. Even see, one more thing is there, you will learn this in the next macro teaching skill, that is stimulus variation. There should be changes in the stimuli, change in the stimuli. We cannot concentrate, we cannot pay attention on the same stimuli for more time. Yes, for that there should be changes in the stimuli. So अभी आपने क्या किया, learners से learners अलग अलग है, किसी को कुछ देखना पसंद है, किसी को खाली सुन के भी वो लर्न कर सकते हैं, जब तक उनको कुछ दिमाग के लिए या फिर उसके हाथ के लिए कुछ काम ना दो तब तक उनका लर्निंग नहीं होता. So these are the different types of learner. Yes, and teachers should means see अभी क्या कर रही हूँ मैं, और वर्बली एक्सप्लेन भी कर रही हूँ, मैं यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले भी कर रही हूँ, मैंने आपको इन बिटवीन इंटरेक्शंस लिए, मैंने आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस पूछे, मतलब आपका भी मैं एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन यहाँ पे ले रही हूँ. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू fulfill needs of all kinds of learning. Yes,
Excuse me,
clear?
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
As we all are
Ma'am.
saying, these are the types of learner, but it can be related to the subject or concept. There are some concepts which need vision. Like
Yes,
if you
yes,
study chemistry,
see,
you need a demonstration.
basically,
Then and only you can understand it. Is it?
yes, see, yes. See, it is, see, always it is based on the, both the things are equally important. It is based on the learner and it is also based on the content or yes, concept, or you can say the content or subject. We'll give one example. Suppose I'm going to teach. Yes. See, one generalized statement is there, or we can say, yes, it is a statement, or we can say the principle. Yes. All substances are made up of matters. Yes. So instead of just telling that statement, you can write a statement on the board. If I give different examples of the, if different activities related to the three states of the matters, okay, or you can say that all substances are made up of particles. Okay, we'll switch the example. All substances are made up of particles. Suppose for that, if I use three states of matters, yes, and we'll take activity based on that, so that will be easy for the learner. So as per the age group or as per the type of the learner, the teacher should wisely select the teaching methodology. So this is the choice of the teacher. Yes, clear? Yes. कुछ क्वेरी है अभी पूछो, आपको कुछ अभी समझ में नहीं आ रहा तो प्लीज आस्क. Even see, demonstration, basically it is applicable for the science, somehow it is applicable for the mathematics or the geography. Yes, it depends on जब जो आप कंटेंट पढ़ाने जा रहे हो उसके ऊपर वो डिपेंड है आपका कंटेंट क्या है. तो मेन क्या है, मेन थिंग इज सी, मेन थिंग इज व्हाट, लर्निंग ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, ये मेन थिंग है. स्टूडेंट का लर्निंग इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, सो उसी के लिए we are teacher, she supposed to prepare the lesson plan, she supposed to use the student centric method so that student will learn. See, यहाँ पे क्या होता है, आप जैसे जैसे थोड़ा सा देखो, अभी आप स्टार्टिंग फेज में हो, अभी आप क्या एकदम बोलते ना कि माइक्रो टीचिंग आपका अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है, तो वहाँ उसके बाद आपका इंटीग्रेशन रहेगा, देन सिमुलेशन, देन प्रैक्टिस टीचिंग, देन इंटर्नशिप. सो जैसे जैसे आप आगे बढ़ोगे ना, आपके ये कंसेप्ट क्लियर होते जाएंगे. ठीक है. Yes. Should I move ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is very nice characteristics. Learning is transferable from one situation to another. I have displayed images also. So with the help of these images, can you explain?
Yes. Nowadays, coronavirus. After coronavirus, this is the best example of this situation.
Yes. Can you elaborate?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Actually, ma'am, before some time you just asking about cycling, is it?
Yes.
So if you will learn cycle, easily you can balance each and every two-wheeler.
Yes.
This is the sign of balancing them.
Yes. So see, means what? The learning of cycle. Yes. See, there is a transfer of learning means what? The learning of one thing is useful in learning of another thing. देखो अभी एक सिंपल एग्जांपल, अगर आपको गियर वाला बाइक आता है और उसके बाद अगर आप कार सीखने के लिए जाओगे तो वो बोलेंगे अरे आप तो आराम से सीख सकते हो क्योंकि ऑलरेडी आपको बाइक आता है, गियर वाला जो बाइक है वो आपको आता है, तो आपको थोड़ा सा उसका ज्ञान Of course, there is a difference. Means motorbike riding and car riding both are different. But learning in one situation, it will be helpful in the another situation, that is called as transfer of learning from one situation to another situation. Yes. Any other example?
Yes, ma'am. We can take the example of example in biology subject. Like if you are able to adjust the slide under 10x lens. Yes, then you can be able to adjust it under 45x as well as 100x. It is also experience and practice method.
So I think instead of that, can you switch this example like this? Suppose if you are used to of simple microscope.
Yes.
Okay. And later on, yes. So whatever things you are applying while using the simple microscope, you can, that knowledge or that learning will be helpful while applying. Somehow that will be helpful while applying or while using the compound microscope.
Microscope as well as inverted. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So these are the examples of, see, but sometimes it is not possible all the time. See, learning is transferable from one situation. Means, see, there is a this is called as transfer of learning in positive way. But again, there are certain examples where we can see the transfer of learning in negative way. Yes, there is another chapter that is transfer of learning. We see much more about this in that chapter. Okay, so can we switch in the next slide? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. A short example I would like
Yes.
to give. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Like now for kids, we give training by using balance wheel, right? When you, newly when they're going to ride a cycle. But once they're used to that, and when we remove the balance wheel, afterwards, without balance wheel also, they can ride the cycle. So like earlier, we had given them training on balance wheel. So this is the
Yes.
improvement as
Yes.
well as training sort of thing, we can say.
Yes, very true. Okay, anyone want to use some more examples? Yes.
And for
Just
small
think about.
kids, we are telling them ki, hold the pencil and do some make line, straight line, curve. It helps to hold the pencil or pen in a proper manner, and then kids have start writing. From the beginning, holding the pen and pencil, and after that, it helps
Okay,
us to.
we'll switch the same example. Just see. So initially we are used to writing with pencil. Yes. जब छोटे बच्चे क्या करते हैं, पहले यूज टू रहते किसी पेंसिल से लिखते हैं. उसके पहले दे आर यूजिंग स्लेट्स एंड ऑन द स्लेट्स दे आर यूजिंग द स्लेट वाला पेंसिल जो रहता है व्हाइट वाला वो यूज करते हैं. ठीक है. तो पहले उनको यूज टू किससे रहते हैं, वो पेंसिल से इवन द स्लेट पे लिखते हैं. उसके बाद क्या होता है, सी द ट्रांसफर ऑफ लर्निंग इन पॉजिटिव वे. Again, what they are doing, they are using lead pencil. Okay, so they are writing with lead pencil. When they are switching to the higher classes, there is a replacement of the lead pencil with the pen. Okay, means they are writing on the same notebook with the pen. So here we can say that there is a transfer of learning from one situation to the, because see उनको पता है पेंसिल को कैसे पकड़ना है, उसके बाद लीड पेंसिल को कैसे पकड़ना है, उसके बाद पेन को कैसे पकड़ना है. ओके, सो ये क्या है, these are the examples of transfer of learning from one situation to the another situation. So are you getting my point? Yes. Should we move ahead? Okay. अगर आपको बोर हो रहा है प्लीज टेल मी. यहाँ पे कोई ऐसे हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है कि आपको कंपल्सरी अटेंड करना ही है, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. अगर आपको कुछ बोर हो.
मैम.
यस
मैम, दिस इज स्टेला रेगी.
Problem.
Okay. Actually, second lecture was of Ropde ma'am, and her health is not well, so I have come to do this lecture. Yes.
Ma'am, can I speak,
Okay.
ma'am?
Yes, yes, please.
Ma'am, I did not understand the previous slide which you showed. No, that stimulus word I did not understand. Can you explain in very short?
Yes, yes, yes. Are you from science
Action.
background or from any other
Yes.
background?
Yes.
Science
Science background.
Yes.
I'm not expecting this question from your side. See, stimuli means what? आपके घर में कोई है उसको बोल दो उसको. No, see, आपके घर में पास में कोई है?
Sorry.
अभी आप कहाँ पे हो?
I'm in school, ma'am. I joined very late. Means I understood the slide which was showing, but
No, it's okay. आपके पास में कोई है अभी?
नहीं, अभी कोई नहीं है. I am alone.
ठीक है. हाँ, just do one thing. आप अपने एक हाथ से दूसरे हाथ पे ना एक चिमटी लो.
अच्छा, okay.
थोड़ा जोर से लेना.
Very good example, ma'am.
Ma'am, listen, ma'am. Actually, I know the meaning, but I did not understand the slide. Means that a row which went from teacher up to that student.
See,
That
no. See, stimulus means what? See, we are going to we cannot pay attention at the same place for more time. If we see in case of kids, the attention span is very less. It is, I think, about 8 minutes only. So it is proved by the research. So the teacher should use different stimuli. Means what? For example, I'm asking you something, that questioning, that is stimuli, and you are responding to my question. That is response. Okay. I'm writing something on the blackboard and you're copying the same in your notebooks. So stimuli, the blackboard is what you are writing in your notebook, that is response. Yes. So there should be variation in the stimuli so that the attention span of the students or the learner should be more.
Okay.
Now it is clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
अभी मैंने आपको ये एग्जांपल क्यों दिया कि चिमटी लेने के बाद हम क्या करते हैं, तुरंत हाथ हमारा ऊपर उठ जाता है, अचानक से किसी ने पिंच किया तो ठीक है, तो वो क्या होगा, वो चिमटी लेना है, वो क्या है, वो स्टिमुला है, हमें रिस्पॉन्स. दिस इज रिलेटेड टू साइंस, बट इन केस ऑफ दिस एजुकेशन और एजुकेशन साइकोलॉजी देयर शुड बी डिफरेंट स्टिमुला. ओके. चेतक, जिसको चेतक कहा. हाँ, यस.
We can
Ma'am, in English language, hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in English, I learned that there is a one theory. It is totally depend on the stimulus. Skinner's theory is there.
Yes.
It is like a same way. In English, I learned the theory of Skinner. Like the same.
एक सेकंड. अभी आपको भूख लगी है?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, आपको भूख लगी है और आपको जो भी आपकी फेवरेट डिश है, वो आपके सामने लाके रख दी तो क्या हो जाएगा?
Starting eating.
अरे आपको दिया थोड़ी है, सामने ही रखा है खाली.
Yes. Means there.
How can start eating? See, सामने रखा है, वो डिलीशियस डिश आपका फेवरेट है. Yes. See, so that dish, it is nothing but the stimuli, and जो माउथ में वो क्या है, आपका रिस्पॉन्स है. इवन नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या होता है, अगर आपको डिश भी नहीं रखा और कहीं से वो कुकिंग की, जैसे कि किसी को नॉनवेज पसंद है, चिकन कहीं पे बना है, वो चिकन की स्मेल आ रही है आपको, क्या होगा, ऑटोमेटिकली मुंह में पानी छूटना. इवन इमली देख के क्या होता है हमारे मुंह में, इवन नाम निकालने के बाद भी पानी छूटता है. सो ये क्या है, ये स्टिमुलस एंड रिस्पॉन्सेस है. Okay. Excuse
me.
Yes.
Can we say every action has a quick reaction? That is a stimuli and
action. Yes, it can be.
It means something cause of the particular activity.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. It is like something which is the causes of the particular activity.
Yes.
You can say also.
Very true. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Your doubt is clear now? Yes.
It is clear.
Okay. Yes. See, learning does not necessarily imply development in the right direction. Means what? I have displayed some images. देखो लर्निंग हो रहा है, सी इवन वी आर in your childhood, even during our college days also we have written essay on that, science is boon or curse. Yes, means everything is having two sides. So learning, it can be in right direction, it can be in wrong direction, but learning takes place. It is expected that through the formal learning, even through informal learning, there should be learning should be in the right direction. But sometimes this happens, learning takes place in the exactly opposite direction. Okay, I have displayed some images. See, क्या differences है images में? Yes.
They are learning in informal way.
नहीं images क्या, images किससे related है, क्या दिख रहा है images में आपको?
All are using mobile.
Yes.
All of them are using full instrument.
अभी आप लोग मुझे ऑनलाइन लर्निंग, सोते सोते ऑनलाइन लर्निंग, क्या बात है। सुनो, अभी आप मुझे बताओ, see if I'm going to categorize you people considering the three categories, the first image is the one category, second image is the second category and third image is the third category. So कौन से कैटेगरी में आप खुद को डालना पसंद करोगे?
Not in a single way. Not in this.
None of these, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me honest answer. Yes, don't cheat.
Yes, ma'am.
बहुत बार
Yes.
देखो, not all the time but sometimes this happens. हम क्या करते हैं, हाथ में मोबाइल है, इतनी नींद, गहरी नींद में रहते हैं, नींद कब लगती समझ में आता, मोबाइल आसपास कहीं ना कहीं पिलो के यहाँ पे रहता है, कभी पेट पे रहता है, कभी आसपास रहता है, ठीक है। कुछ लोगों को तो जैसे मोबाइल के बिना नींद ही नहीं, मोबाइल जैसे ऐसे था कि एक छोटा सा टॉय बगल में रख दिया, छोटे बच्चे करते हैं, टेडीज वगैरह लेके सो जाते हैं, वैसे कुछ लोग मोबाइल लेके सो जाते हैं, उनको वो यूज्ड टू होते हैं, उनको आदत रहती है, ठीक है। मीन्स व्हाट लर्निंग क्या होता है, हमें पता है कि जो भी मोबाइल है वो कभी साथ में लेके नहीं सोना, इवन पास में भी नहीं रखना है, जहाँ पे हम सो रहे हैं उससे थोड़ा दूरी पे उसको रखना है, हमें पता है, क्योंकि उसकी जो वेव्स है वो हमारे शरीर पे उसका नेगेटिव इफेक्ट होगा। सो ये क्या है, ये हमारा लर्निंग होना चाहिए, हमें वो चीजें, सो देयर शुड बी चेंज इन बिहेवियर, हमारा बिहेवियर कैसे, हमें मोबाइल पास में नहीं रखना है सोने के टाइम पे, लेकिन क्या होता है हर टाइम ऐसे होता है क्या, नहीं होता, क्या होता है हम उसको गलत तरीके से उसको यूज करते हैं, हम सोने के टाइम पे उसको साइड में रखते हैं, इवन सम पीपल्स वो क्या करते हैं चार्जिंग के लिए लगाते हैं और साइमल्टेनियसली they are speaking on the phone. So this is also wrong way. We cannot tell that learning is in the right direction. Okay, it is clear to you? Yes. Can you try to do some more examples of this?
Example, can I? As you are, as we are attending the lecture by doing simultaneously other work. Is it the correct example for this sentence?
No. See, we can correlate this way. For example, suppose that can be obstacle, but what you are doing, you are adjusting to the situation. For example, suppose you are working somewhere right now. You are working somewhere, okay, and simultaneously you are attending the lecture. So what you are doing, you are adjusting to the situation. So that is also new learning. Yes. See, learning does not necessarily imply development in right direction. For example, हम क्या करते हैं, जो सोशल समाज में कैसे रहना है, सोशल एथिक्स जो भी है हम सिखाते हैं। Are all are following the social ethics? आप में से सभी लोग हर एक किसी को जब मिलते हो, are you greeting opposite person? जो भी आपके साथ उसको greet करते हो, are you taking care of? Are you showing sympathy to that person? Not sympathy, empathy to that person. Okay. So if you are doing so you are learning. Definitely, we can say that your learning is in right direction. Exactly in the right direction. Okay. Clear this?
Yes.
And the next is learning is growth. You can see here. क्या है यहाँ पे, क्या दिख रहा है? There is a growth in the learning. क्या हो रहा है? ग्रोथ हो रहा है. ठीक है. Can you see growth in the learning? Is it visible? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
How?
ma'am.
Give examples.
The size are increasing. The size of the bulb is increasing. Like that.
In this pictorial slide, you can say that there is an increase in the size of the bulb, even though the illumination that is more. Okay, so you can say that there is a growth.
If you will put up efforts, then
Yes, in
only
our
you will get growth.
yes. So for learning, we should take efforts, right?
Yes.
फॉर एग्जाम्पल सी अभी देखो क्या होता है. अभी आप लोग जब सेट इंडक्शन का डेमो, अभी आज आपका फर्स्ट डेमो हो जाएगा. ठीक है. तो स्टार्टिंग में क्या होता है, एक स्टेज फियर रहता है. ठीक है. अभी तो ठीक है, आप ऑनलाइन ले रहे हो, आपके सामने कोई नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी एक टीचर्स है, पीयरमेट्स है, सबके सामने डेमो देना एक फियर रहता है. कभी कभी सब जो भी कुछ है उनको कॉन्फिडेंस थोड़ा लैक रहता है, लैकिंग रहता है. तो वो ये क्या है देखो, तो ये आपका अभी का सिचुएशन है कि अभी मेरे शब्द पूरा ध्यान में रखिए. आपका जो बीएड खत्म हो जाएगा ना, तो आपको जब भी आपको स्टेज पे आप जाओगे ना, आपको जबरदस्ती वहां से नीचे खींचना पड़ेगा. बस करो, बहुत हो गया. ठीक है. सो ये क्या है कि नाउ यू आर दैट मच कॉन्फिडेंट, यू कैन स्पीक फॉर कपल ऑफ आवर्स. See, this is change. So this change, or we can say this growth is visible. स्टार्टिंग में आप 3 मिनट का लेसन भी नहीं दे पाओगे, लेकिन लेटर ऑन यू कैन एबल टू टेक क्लासरूम टीचिंग. So that change is also visible. So learning is growth and it is continuous. Yes, it is clear? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Learning is an adjustment. We are adjusting to the situation. Yes. See, you can see here the stress or the boredom. See, there are different factors which affects on the learning. So the stress, it can be one factor. Boredom, it can be another factor. Fatigue, it can be third factor. Okay, but for learning, learner should adjust to the situation. जो भी situation है उसको adjust करना है, तभी learning हो जाएगा. ठीक है. So learning is an adjustment. अभी देखो, अभी आपने एक एग्जांपल दिया, साइमल्टेनियसली यू आर डूइंग बोथ द थिंग्स. यू आर डूइंग योर वर्क ऑफ योर स्कूल एंड साइमल्टेनियसली यू आर अटेंडिंग माय लेक्चर. सो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, see, still you are having that stress, means I have to complete, this is the task which is assigned by the school headmistress and I have to complete this task, but still I have to I am eager to learn psychology subject, so I am attending Pratibha ma'am's lecture. Right, means you are adjusting yourself in this situation and still you are learning. Okay, this is very nice thing actually. Yes, so I think all the characteristics are clear to you. Yes, any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Cleared.
Yes, in today's yes.
Actually, you told about the flow chart. We have to make a flow chart, is it?
See, not flow chart, mind map.
Mind map, okay.
Yes,
So,
mind. See, mind map is what? Yes, wait. Just give me some time. Just wait.
Yeah. Please.
If I have that with me now, definitely I will show you. Mind Master. I have one software with me. Wait.
No, I want the name of the topic.
Concept of learning. That is
that's
your
right.
centralized theme.
Yes.
Just make a circle or you can just write in rectangle. Concept of learning, and there should be branching around that concept, and whatever things are related to the concept of learning you have to write. And see, क्या होगा अगर आप ऐसे करोगे ना, आपको कभी नींद में भी पूछा जाएगा what is learning, and write a short note on learning, or even there is any question related to learning, you will able to definitely you will give right answer for that.
Actually, as a bio teacher, I'm always doing that way. That's why I was asking the topic name.
Okay, concept of learning. Name of the topic is concept of learning. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood the entire topic? Yes. See, the psychology subject, it is very, very interesting. Of course, it is very difficult to, if we see the scope, it is wider, but what you can say, um, this subject is very interesting. आप थेरीज भी पढ़ने के लिए चाहोगे ना, अगर आप उसको इंटरेस्ट के साथ पढ़ोगे तो आपको बहुत मजा आएगा. लेकिन आप थोड़ा सा एक बात ये भी है कि अगर आपका थोड़ा सा बीच में गैप रहेगा, अभी देखो ये लेक्चर्स, दिस लेक्चर इज रिकॉर्डेड. आपके जो भी फ्रेंड्स अगर इसमें नहीं है, डेफिनेटली आई विल शेयर लिंक ऑफ दिस. अगर मैं यूट्यूब का अगर मैं लिंक मुझसे होता है तो वो सेंड करूंगी, अदरवाइज MS Team का लिंक आपको. लेकिन अभी क्या होगा पता है, आपको अगर लॉगिन आईडी और पासवर्ड नहीं मिले, ठीक है, तो अगर मैं इसको जो भी लेक्चर हो रहे हैं उसको अगर मैं अपलोड भी करके आपको MS Team का लिंक शेयर कर सकती हूँ, अदरवाइज मैं यूट्यूब का भी लिंक आपको शेयर कर सकती हूँ. ठीक है, तो मतलब लेटर ऑन आल्सो यू कैन एक्सेस, और जो भी एब्सेंट है दे कैन आल्सो एक्सेस दिस. जितना कोशिश मुझसे होते है उतने करूंगी, बिकॉज इट इज वेरी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. वो डाउनलोडिंग करो, अपलोड करो, सभी चीजें, टैग्स वगैरह, इट इज टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. ठीक है, so should we stop? Yes, thank you. Arey wow, the number is 44. Very nice, very nice. I think when I started, like, number was around 16, 18 was there.
And there is a lecture when our lecture B.Ed lecture started, same lecture in my school also. So after lecture I am joining again and again.
No, it's okay. देखो मैं वही कह रही हूँ, अगर जितना आपसे पॉसिबल होता है simultaneously, that is adjustment in learning. Okay, this is one characteristics of learning. Try to join lecture. और जब भी नहीं होता, देखो अभी ये जो भी रिकॉर्डिंग्स है ना, ये 15 दिन के लिए MS Team में रहते हैं. ठीक है, तो अगर टीचर आपको कोई भी नहीं कर रहा है, लेकिन आप MS Team पे आपको लॉगिन आईडी और पासवर्ड मिलेगा, उसके बाद आप लॉगिन करके जो भी लेक्चर्स हुए हैं वो आप देख सकते हैं. ठीक है, अगर मुझसे पॉसिबल है लिंक शेयर करना, डेफिनेटली आई विल शेयर द लिंक. ठीक है, लेकिन लर्निंग रुकना नहीं चाहिए, बिकॉज इट इज कंटिन्यूअस. यस
Ma'am, in this week, can we get books from library?
Let me use some time. नहीं, प्रिंसिपल सर से बात करनी पड़ेगी, और प्रिंसिपल सर की लाइब्रेरी मैम जो भी, उनके साथ बात हो जाएगी तभी मिलेंगे. लेकिन आपको, लेकिन हाँ,
हेलो,
नो शिल्पा मैम, शी इज लाइब्रेरी. शिल्पा, यस,
हाँ मैम.
शिल्पा गवांडे, शी इज लाइब्रेरियन.
Okay. So like we need to go and ask to principal sir first.
Can see on behalf of entire class, just post one message. अगर आपको allowed है क्या वहाँ पे, या फिर admin का ही है वहाँ पे post?
Because actually I was planning to get my journals and files, na. So meanwhile I can take some.
Just give us. Just give us some time. We'll let you know. Yes.
Pratibha ma'am, it is not available in the college. Yesterday I went over there in the college. So sir said that he will inform us in the lecture only.
Okay, just give us. Okay, we'll pass the same message to principal sir and let him decide and let you know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for listening my lecture very patiently, for having so much interactions. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.